6:33 on a Tuesday, we continue now with our Investigation Daycare series. And across Erie County, parents are faced with a problem. The number of quality daycares is low, while the cost of daycare is high. For many, it's a matter of daycare or a day job, and for providers, it's a matter of finding money to care for your kids. Inside ABC Learn and Play 2 in Buffalo, 75% of children being cared for are from low-income families getting assistance for daycare. Tiffany Malone is the owner. She says the big concern among other providers doing the same is how much they're not being paid and the high cost of care.
Different programs who have different sizes can operate with different costs of care.
Malone says the market rate payment for an infant in New York State is $280 per week. In Erie County, providers are being paid $259 each week in subsidies. That's a $21 difference per child per week. The cost for an infant's care in Malone's program is $310 per week. With the rate she's paid by Erie County, she's in the hole $51 per child per week. How do you make up that difference?
A lot of providers are just taking from one pot and sticking it in the other pot right now. We're really trying to sustain and maintain a strong workforce. It's difficult because we can't pay a living wage to our staff, and this is money that should be available to us, but the county refuses to pay us that rate.
Why is that?
We're not exactly sure.
An Erie County spokesman tells the 7 Eyewitness News I-Team the county, quote, bases its child care subsidy payment on the 2016 market rate established by the State Office of Child and Family Services. The subsidy payment decreases as a child ages. But this past October, OCFS released new increased market rates set at that $280 mark, as Malone mentioned, for a 1-year-old. Erie County is still deciding if it'll increase the subsidy to the current 2019 rate. There's no timeline for that decision.
And I think if there's any money that is available, it should be exploited for providers.
A county spokesman says providers can request an increase in the subsidy rate if they can show the increase is a result in an increase in the cost of care. The county says providers cannot get a larger subsidy for more profit or higher wages for its director.